Hey, what's up, traders? This is Josh from Forex Cheat Codes. Just want to go over these upcoming outlook for fundamentals coming up this week for June 17th on through Friday the 21st. So let's jump right into it. Monday the 17th, looking for major red folder news, particularly as it relates to US30 NAS100 indexes, USD related pairs in particular. We have one piece of Empire State Manufacturing news scheduled here for 8:30. Not a big deal overall, in my opinion, but that is something that is slightly noteworthy. So we are going to slide that in there. We'll consider that more minor in general in terms of impact, but we definitely want to put that on our charts just to make sure that we are aware of that overall. This isn't exactly listed as a piece of news in general, but the one thing we do want to pay attention to is going to be the G7 meetings in through here. Typically, you will see some unpredictable volatility, some moves not being respected overall on smaller scalping time frames. I have seen this kind of throw off my charts to some degree during these weeks. So just be aware of that. It's not directly related as a true major piece of red folder news or a bank holiday, but these weeks do tend to get a little choppy, so just pay attention that that is going on Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday of this week. But officially, the only major piece of news we have is going to be the Empire State Manufacturing Index for Monday the 17th. Rolling into Tuesday, 18th, take a look at news. Again, we have that day 2 G7 meetings. Tuesday, we have 8:30 retail sales coming in. Definitely more minor news in general, not a major piece of news there overall, but that is something we want to kind of pay attention to as a probable impact overall for that particular day. So what the fall on here? Right along with that, same time we have 8:30 retail sales. Again, more I would say that's minor news in general. So we may have a small spike for that particular time in general, but most of these are more minor in general. The bigger underlying factor that could move the market is some news coming out of G7 day 2, but nothing major schedule-wise in terms of particular time frame. Jumping into Wednesday, we do have day 3. Wednesday is going to be a USD bank holiday. That is going to be of major note. Again, that's not red folder news, but that is going to be of note. So we definitely want to mark that on the charts. Expected low volatility coming in that day for that particular day. So I would say recommending not trading that day just due to low volatility. It's rare that we have bank holidays during the middle of the week. Typically, it's a Monday. In most cases, sometimes a Friday, but expected major low volatility. So unpredictable volatility here, plus bank holiday with low volatility means it's not a good idea to trade a day. So I would recommend not trading Wednesday in particular. So that's pretty important. So I would recommend not trading that particular day. I think we had major news coming out last Wednesday. We had a lot of news, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a lot of news. CPI, FOMC, federal funds rate. This is pretty aggressive. If we go into here, just a quick look at the chart of what happened last Wednesday. Pretty extreme overall. Definitely not a good day to trade. Major news coming off that 8:30 piece, and then 2:30 as well. Got pretty choppy in through this session as well. So looks like back-to-back Wednesday is not a great day to trade. So definitely want to be cognizant and aware of that, just kind of for different reasons. Moving on to Thursday, let's take a look. USD, let's piece of news, but let's see if there's any major USD news. unemployment claims that is growing in terms of relatively important news. I would still consider that kind of medium grade um, in terms of red folder news, but still not a major impact. Something still you have on charts either way. As Wednesday was the last day for G7, it doesn't roll into Thursday, so we should start to see some clarity on that. Probably going to start to get some more traders coming in. Um, on Thursday, we got the GBP official bank rate. That's more of our GBP's version of federal funds rate, so expect volatility to be pretty strong, in my opinion, with everybody taking likely Wednesday off and jumping back on the charts Thursday. So just be aware that Thursday could be pretty aggressive coming out of the 9:30 open. So definitely want to be aware of that in general. But even though there's a lot of pieces of news, this is really the one that's of major USD impact. Just consider the overall carryover from Wednesday into Thursday being of importance. So definitely just watch that open in general. Rolling into Friday. Let's take a look. So Euro news, only some small pieces of 9:45 news following the open. So we'll have the 9:30 spike, and then unemployment claims followed by these flash up for the PMI. These are more minor to mid impact, so should be able to trade that day just fine. Let me just double check that. Make sure that's the only piece of news for that particular day for USD. So, yep. So let's take a look at these in general. Looks like there is quite a few pieces of news, but let's decipher that again. 8:30. This is more minor news. Retail sales here on Tuesday, more minor. Okay to trade Monday. Okay to trade Tuesday. Wednesday, USD bank holiday, always low volatility. Never trade bank holidays if you can help it. Just find something else to do errands, trade a different instrument, so would not trade that day. Unemployment claims, 8:30. Thursday should be okay to trade. Just expect a little bit of carryover with people not trading on Wednesday, being a little more anxious and wanting to trade on Thursday. And then Friday, unemployment claims and flash services PMI coming in, so that should be just fine trading that day as well. Just expect the major day of concern Thursday, increased volume, and then extreme low volatility coming in Wednesday. But the other days, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday should be good to go. So that's the analysis, and you guys have a good week this week, guys.